When you're doing certain Pilates exercises, does one side of your body feel weaker than the other? Well, I got this comment recently on one of my Pilates workouts, and it says,
I noticed how much weaker my left leg is when I raise it lying on my side.
This is such a common experience that I wanted to make a short video explaining why this also might be your experience and why it's not something to worry about. First off, noticing this is actually a good sign. It means you're tuning in, building body awareness, and that's where meaningful change starts. Let's break down what might be happening and why this kind of imbalance is super common and not something to stress about. So, why and how did one side of your body get so much weaker than the other? Well, this is what is called a functional imbalance. It's where one side of your body is more practiced or more dominant than the other side. This happens from years of walking, sitting, standing, and carrying things a certain way. Over time, this builds uneven strength, which is very common and totally normal. Now, the imbalance of strength could be in your leg or your arm muscles themselves, the muscles that are used to actually lift the limbs, or it could be an imbalance in your stabilizers, which is just another way of saying your core support. In side-lying leg lifts, for example, you're not just moving your legs using your leg moving muscles, you're also using your outer hip and deep core muscles, which work together to keep your pelvis steady. If these support muscles are weaker or less active on one side, it can make the movement harder, even if your legs are equally strong. On top of that, it can also be related to your brain-body connection. Strength isn't just about muscles, it's also neurological, with your brain and your nerves playing a huge role. If you haven't used a certain movement pattern as much on one side, your brain may not be sending signals as clearly. That's why one side can feel shaky, weaker, slow, or uncoordinated. Your nervous system is still catching up. Lastly, you might have some small structural imbalances. Things like a rotated pelvis or mild scoliosis can contribute to the difference in strength, but for most people, it's more about movement habits than anatomy. So if you notice a difference side to side, get curious. Don't judge it. That difference that you're noticing, that is the work. Feeling those imbalances in Pilates isn't a flaw. It's a sign that you're waking up your awareness so that you can learn to move with more competence and control. Ready to tune in a little deeper? I've linked one of my favorite classes right here. This may help you notice imbalances and will work towards strengthening both sides of your body.